I'm Tamnashakar Piyash. Today, I'm going to present our project called ClearSign. This is an interactive sign language learning system for disambiguating confusing signs. Other two team members was MD Saidul Islam and Anirban Mukhopadhyay. This project was supervised by Dr. Eugenia Rowe. This project was developed under the course called Human AI Interaction in Virginia Tech Computer Science Department. Let's imagine that I want to talk to someone who uses sign language to communicate, but I don't know the sign language myself. It can be very frustrating to communicate and not understanding what they're saying. This is why it is important to have a system that can help people to learn sign language. However, some sign language in American Sign Language ASL can be very difficult and confusing to learn. This this is where our projects comes in. By focusing on these confusing signs and developing a learning system that specifically address them, we can learn, we can help make sign language more accessible for everyone. This project has potential to make a difference in lives of people who use sign language to communicate, as well as their friends, family, and colleagues who want to be able to communicate with them more effectively. It's a great way to technology promote inclusiveness and break down barriers of communication. So we developed this project. This is the end-to-end scenario, and we have three main stages. The landing page has instruction and start learning. And we grouped the sign language which are confusing in different segments. And then at the time of practice, it will show a guidance picture with the landmarks. And by following this guidance picture, we can try to learn that particular sign. And for this project, we are only focusing on the letters because letters can make up all the words and all the sentence and everything. So this is a starting and beginning of learning sign language. Let's go back to our home page, and there is a button how to use, and there are specific instruction of using these system. If we go back and start, this is the drop down button, and as you can see, these are the language. These are not in the alphabetical order, these are grouped by confusing sets. For example, G, H, and T, these and P, these are very similar to each other, so we made them close together. So when beginners are learning, they can study the subtle difference between two signs, and this system will help the users to learn those subtle difference and practice those signs. Let's start with H. We have to select the H and click the start pose. This is H, and the webcam will come here. It will take few seconds to calibrate, and I am screen recording, that's why it's might be lagging. So we can see that there are two images to guide you how to practice the H. So let's start. I start from here. This is something wrong. Let's try to do that. Okay, so I make that hand here. Okay, I have to do that. So when everything is done, you can see that this will become green and the confidence is 100%. That means I made it right. I learned the sign. For example, if I do something wrong, for example, this one is another sign. You can see that this is predicted as T, so it will guide you that this is not the sign of H, this is T, so you must try to do that. And there is this finger is not correct, there is no finger here, so I have to down and right now and try to pose right, and here you go, I have learned H. Now I can stop pose and try another one. This is how you can learn all of the signs, all of the letters using this system. And We have all the codes in the GitHub. We have all the codes that were used to develop the machine learning framework, and as you can see, this we have clear instruction in the GitHub. You can download and develop it for yourself. For example, this is the ML system which uses the backend. So this is the raw one, and we learned like E. This is E. You can see this is 100% E, but if we made it this way, this will M. This is M. This is something else. This is N, and this is S. So this is B. This is something A, but this is E that we learned. So this is the system that works behind the web. Thank you for using our system. Hopefully it will help you to learn sign language.